always had that wonderful fineness to her, an elegance, even as a very young girl, which is remarkable.
And I remember you walking into the studio, taking your place at the bar, and I thought, oh, this child knows what she's doing and who she is. Took your place. You were a very special dancer to look at right from the get-go. And watching you work all the time was, and I said to Nicole, well, you have a ballerina on your hands here.
I think that Erin always was a ballerina because she just had to work through the ranks. When I watched her, she always caught my eye with her dancing. And when there's 18 snowflakes on stage and your eye is just circling over the one, you know, that was Erin, it was just her talent, her musicality, her perfectionism in her work.
When I arrived here, I think that was 1997, I already knew Erin pretty well, and I had a great admiration for her incredible discipline, her fantastic turns, and her wonderful way of working. If you look at her and her career over 22 years of being with Pittsburgh Ballet Theater, and you just take a look at the kind of roles she did, you understand the depth of this dancer, and that's a lot.
I guess what struck me most about Erin Halloran when I first came to PBT was her incredibly dedicated, intelligent, and perseverant manner of working. Her attention to detail and just her work ethic really helped her to shine that much more brilliantly on stage.
I remember thinking, how are those 32 footage just so easy for her? And she's just, you know, wham bam, can do them again and again and again. But it's more than just her, you know, the fact that she's a technician. I mean, she brought great artistry to that role and to, you know, all the other stuff she danced.
She was on the music and very, very musical dancer. And not only on the music, but you could feel the music coming through her, which was wonderful.
My favorite watching her dance is Theme and Variations. She just has a crispness to quick movement and beautiful legs and feet.
I just have these memories of her Sugar Plum Fairy sitting in the audience more times than once. And her first entrance on stage, she would just come out and just this radiance, this generosity, but there would be this quiet in the audience, and I heard gasps around me, and then those whispers of, oh, she's so beautiful, isn't she beautiful?
It is an elegant role, and you do have to have a quality of refinement for it. Warmth, yes, you have to be warm and welcoming to the children, but you have to be in command as well. And she has that quality, very definitely, even then.
If I had to pick one ballet that really stands out, it would be her Aurora in Sleeping Beauty at the Benedum Center. This is the pinnacle for a classical ballerina to reach. It puts every detail under the microscope.
There's a series of balances that Aurora has to do with 4 different suitors, and she's always on, and just watching her hold a balance while the 4th guy steps in and offers his hand, and she doesn't give her hand to him because she's on her balance and she's just going to stay there, and it's kind of like time stops and she's just balancing in the center of the stage looking beautiful.
I think you could see in a role like Aurora, her open heart. You know, she was able to convey an innocence quite well, but she also, she could be, in other roles, she could be coy, she could be mature, she could be sexy. You know, she had incredible range and versatility. But I think she had a great dialogue with the audience, and the Pittsburgh audience especially. And to get that, to attain that, and to just have those open lines of communication where you can really understand each other, it's awesome to witness and share the stage with her.
She would be thinking of it, and thinking of it in maybe ways that you hadn't even envisioned, so that she would bring something of herself to each role that she danced. And that's extremely important. That's what people really remember.
One of the best things I think about Erin as a performer is that she could do the extremely classical roles and also do kind of the contemporary into the neoclassical, into Balanchine. She really was a dancer's dancer, or she really is a dancer's dancer, and she could really jump from one role to another seamlessly.
First time when Dwight Rhoden came in, and 1999, and he was doing Stray Life Lush Horn, and he did a special section for her, and I think she felt very uncomfortable. And it turned out to be quite the contraire. She was really, really wonderful, and Dwight loved her in it. It was fantastic. Erin probably considered herself more of a classical dancer, and I consider her a complete dancer because she did it all.
She had a real inner beauty when she danced, and I saw that for over 20 years.
She was very humble. She's very humble also. I don't think she realizes how beautiful she is on stage. You know, that's the humble part.
Erin, you are a national treasure. 2 decades in a ballet company, you should have gold dripping all over you, and everybody should come from far and wide to celebrate your wonderful celebration here this day. And I know what it takes to be in a company for that long a time and the dedication that it takes, and you are to be honored, and congratulations.
I've always had so much admiration and respect for you. You've constantly amazed me at everything you do and all that you've accomplished. And I love you, and I just wish you the best.
Erin, I'm very, very happy that I have been here during your career here at the Pittsburgh Ballet Theater. You've been a joy to work with and an absolute joy to watch. And I'm so happy that I was here to share your career.
I guess what I'd like to say is thank you, Erin, for everything that you've given me, and congratulations on a beautiful career.
Erin, I miss you so much, but your legacy lives on here, and I'll never forget that cherished decade we danced together.
I can tell you, being on stage with Erin is truly magical. Congratulations, Erin.
Erin, I've known you for 14 years. You've been a terrific friend to me, and I can't thank you enough for all that you've done for me, and our friendship doesn't end here. Love you.
Oh, Erin, I don't want to cry because I do these kind of things, but I love you very much, and you know the talks we've had over the years, and I always hate to see dancers retire, but I know a certain time comes in everybody's life where we have to go on and do something else because it starts hurting too much and we can't dance anymore, and I know what that means, and we all do, and if we haven't learned that yet, every dancer gets to that point, but I will miss you very, very much. Love you.
Erin, it was a joy working with you, and now go on and have a happy life, and it can be wonderful after dancing.
This is a young woman who was born and bred here in Pittsburgh and is a true Pittsburgh ballerina. I don't know, certainly not in my lifetime, I will not see anyone like her again, you know, that has been around for this length of time. That's a true achievement.